Hey guys, welcome to Mondays with Mary. So, if you did not watch last week, well, let me backtrack. First of all, if you watched the last video, I had said I was sick, and I still am. So, before we get started, if I cough, if I sound congested, I'm sorry. I don't know. Summer colds are the worst, and the cough is the worst. I'm just over it now. So let's go back to last Monday. If you watched or didn't watch last Monday's Monday with Mary, I mentioned that we have been doing the color cubes for 6 months now. I cannot believe it was 6 months. Crazy. So I thought it was time, beginning of the new month, I thought it was time to change it up a little bit. And so we're going to, for right now, see what that color cube taught us. So right off the top, in the comments, let me know if you've been watching the Mondays with Mary, the color cubes and the mixing different colors together. Let me know if it did anything for you, if it taught you anything new, anything different. Let me know, because we just spent 6 months once a week doing them. So I hope we learned something from it. We're going to put that to the test over the next few weeks. And so this is the first one without the color cube. And since I've been sick with a head cold and a cough, I thought, what am I going to do? And then it dawned on me that Altenew just released their September goodies. And I subscribe to several of the different clubs, I guess, subscriptions. And I thought, well, I've never done this before, but I should, because the Build a Garden is orchids, and they just released it, and I have the Build a Garden orchids because when you subscribe, you get it a month in advance. So I've had this one, and I love orchids. Orchids, roses, carnations, peonies, I love them all. But I especially love orchids because they're just so pretty, and they grow indoors, and you never know. I don't have a hot house, but I seem to be doing okay with the 2 that I have. I just excuse me. I have a mini and a large one now. So the Build a Garden, when you subscribe, comes with the stamp set and the stencil, and it comes with one of their mini brushes, which are wonderful. And I have subscribed to the Build a Garden since it started. And I have an entire collection of these brushes. But today for this video, we're going to use the new brushes that I got from HSN, off of HSN, for the Kingston home. I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know how they're going to work. I love my Altenew. These are a bit longer. They're angled. They come in 3 sizes. I don't know. We're going to give it a try. So we're going to put that away. This orchid is interesting with this Build-A-Garden because the orchid has the stamp and then it has a stencil, but then it has, it's like a layering stamp. So these are the little things that go, the little spots that orchids have. So we stamp, we stencil, we stamp. This is very large. It is from the tippy top to the stem, it is 7.5 long. So, and you can see the stencil is not square, it is long also. So we are going to need, I am going to make a 5x7. I've got that ready for us. And then we are going to need, and see, this is why I always say, you always, you know, every brush has a purpose, every platform has a purpose, every trimmer has a purpose. And here's the purpose for this one, because I cannot put a 5x7 card base in my Misty. So here we go. So if you're not familiar, this is the Sizzix stencil and stamp, and it has a sticky platform, but it's a paper, and you just replace it. It's a consumable. So, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. We are going to put this down, stick it down. I want to make sure, I don't know why, but I just feel like it should be straight. All right. And then we're going to take our stamp. I hope you can see this big puppy. So, if you're not familiar with Altenew, which by now, if you've watched, you know that if it has, it always comes with a layering guide. If it comes with stencils, they also have just the layering guide if you want to just ink. And they always give you a couple of, at least 2 extra color selections. However, I am not doing any of those. I actually am going to do the ink that's on the back of this, because this particular color combination is one of my favorite orchids. So, all right. So, since this, I do have a 5x7, like I said, but since this is 7 across, we're going to angle this a bit. And this is a big baby coming off of this, so we want to be sure that we're not pulling and stretching it. Oh, look at this little stamp fell off already. All right. So we kind of just want to gently take it off of the carrier sheet without pulling it. I love the sayings on this. We didn't go over that yet, but thank you. Sending hugs. You know that's one of my favorites. Hello. Grateful. Can't wait to see you. You brighten my day. Hope you have a happy day. Hope all is well. Thanks for being an awesome friend. Love you. Big hugs. Kindness comes in many forms, but always from the heart. Is that not so sweet? I will always be there for you. Love it. All right, so you can also, if you have the subscription, you get this in advance, like I said, but you don't have the opportunity till later to buy the die. So we are going to use this whole thing. So we're going to angle it like that. And then this is going to go on. And then, like the stamp wheel, it's going to be just like that. And where is my eraser? This is a big one, so we're going to have to condition it. And then we're not going to need to use this. I'm going to leave this where it's at. Because after we do the stenciling, then we're going to restamp it. All right, I'm going to use the obsidian black. It dries pretty quick, even though it's a pigment. But it does such a nice job stamping, especially if you're doing a sentiment. It is my favorite for sentiments because you just put it on, you close up your Misty or whatever platform or whatever you're using. You don't even have to press down. You just run your finger and it's done. Crisp, nice. You know, depending on the texture of your paper, you know, you may want to do it a second time, but that's it. That's all you need. So it should work fairly well. So this just goes back in. And then where is my, oh, here it is. Just gonna use this. All right, we just need a little bit more pressure here. Because it is such a big stamp, we are gonna do it twice just to make, and it's a line art, so, but look, not bad at all. All right, let me re-ink one more time, and that should do us. Right, I hope everybody had a good weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. We are gonna barbecue later. It is very warm here. It was 98 yesterday. There is a spot right here. Let me use my... I'm not sure if I didn't get enough ink. Oh, what's going on with it? What part is that? That is right here. I'm gonna just dab a little bit more ink here. I'm not sure what is going on with that right there. I can't believe it's September and it's technically the end of summer. Better. All right. All right. So the thing I like about this is I'm going to leave this on here like I said. And like the stamp wheel, I'm just going to take it off, set it aside for now, so that I have the ability to move this around. So, all right, so for this, we're going to use Sunray and Chamomile, Bamboo, and then we are going to use Wisteria, Hydrangea, and Ultraviolet. All right, so there are 5 stencils, if I can get them out. Here we go. And they're labeled 1 through 5. Up at the top, and it says Build a Flower, Alluring Orchids. So this one is pretty simple. Some of them are a little complicated, I have to admit. But this one looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward for us. All right, so let's see if this light's going to help or hinder us. Oh, let there be a light. Okay. And all right, so it looks like we're going straight here. You want to just keep moving it until you can see all the black outline. Shift it ever so slightly. That looks pretty good. All right, so this is sticky, but it's not sticky here because we're on the card. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I almost messed this up. Okay, hold on. Because I am working on this card. Let's take this off. And we're very close to that edge. We're going to tape off. And I'm putting it right on the score line. I may even put it a little more closer than the score line. Just, yep, I'm going to put it right there. And for good measure, I'm going to put another one. Because sometimes I can get very inky. All right, there we go. I'm feeling good with that. All right, now we gotta line this all up again. See? Almost. Sometimes it's just a little bit off and you can end up fixing it. You just want to make sure you're not way off. All right, I think that looks good. All right. Back to where I was. So we're going to tape on the tape here. And that should stick there and there nicely. All right, so we're going to use the lightest color on this one, and that's the Sunray. And I'm going to use the largest brush. Like I said, I have not used these brushes before. These are the Kingston Home ones. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to like them, but we're going to try them. But, you know, I don't want a lot. I think I should have dried this to set the ink. I don't think I gave it enough time. So I think we're gonna have to tap it in and then dry it with a heat gun. So because it was a pigment and the air conditioner's on, it's not really warm, and so I did not give it enough time to dry thoroughly before inking. So no big deal. We are gonna put our ink in and then take a heat gun to it. You know, it's only paper. I think this brush is nice, but I don't feel I have a lot of control like I like with this particular size. But, you know, we'll see. This is the largest one, and then there's a little bit smaller, and then another little bit smaller. So we'll see. All right, so that is our number one. Looks like it just kind of smeared mainly right there. So let me take a heat gun real quick. It's gonna get noisy. I don't have a mute button. All right. It, hopefully that's good enough. I want, all right, so we're gonna do, I'm gonna do this one in the, excuse me, and the wisteria. It's my flower and I could do what I want, right? So let me know in comments if you subscribe to any of the Altenew subscriptions. I subscribe to the Build a Garden, the Craft a Flower, and the Craft Your Life. All right, so this is the medium brush. It is smaller than the large brush and shorter. So we're gonna give it a go. I think that because they're angled, they're not easy to do the wax on, wax off technique. So I think I have to approach this in a, like, come down here and then come up. So we get that. Oh, excuse me. Gosh. I don't know. I have some angled brushes, but they're smaller and they're good for getting into. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See? Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Get rid of that right now. If not, you know what's going to go there. It's going to be a gem. Yeah, it's going to be a gem. All right, we're taking this over here. It can't be trusted. And I shifted this ever so slightly when I hit that with my finger. Uh-oh. Now we've done it. All right, hold that thought. Well, we're done up there. Let me just line these down here. All right. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so much for wisteria. Let's get that one off. All right, so number 3. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the stencils have the outline etched, so you know that where it's going to go, and then it's going to be like the darker part of this particular leaf. So we're going to go in here, see how it is. Then we're going to cover up. I sure hope by the next video that I'm well. Because cough medicine just doesn't seem to, you know, it does and it doesn't. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the little black peeking through that's supposed to, so I know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. And I think that's hopefully close enough. I get that one looking good, and then I don't like that one. All right. Uh-oh. See, this one over here is really off. Okay. All right. So now I can just get happy with this. There we go. All right, stop. This is it. Okay. So now we're going to go in with our darker, go in with hydrangea. And I can't do this. I gotta get a brush. I'm sorry. I gotta get a brush to get in here. This is the darker Oh, we got both. Okay, well, I definitely need to get a brush because I need to go darker in here. See if I can do this gently. Go darker in here. I just noticed these were two different colors. I should be covering them up, but you know, I'm feeling lucky. And no flower in nature is perfect, so let's see. Let's get wild and crazy and not mask off. All right. All right, so that was the hydrangea. So now we're gonna go and do the darker part of the yellowish, which is the chamomile. All right. We mix a little, we'll be fine. There's a little spot there. I don't know what it's from. All right. I think I got all of those. Yeah. All right. No harm, no foul. I don't know what this little black is, though. All right, so the next one is the little all right, if this goes, okay, hold on. I think we got, yep, A4 and then B1. Okay, so this goes up here. This is when it gets confusing when they decide they're gonna do split the stencil. All right. I think I'm going to go back to the hydrangea and I'm going to do just a heavier hand with it. And see how that goes. Uh-oh. Oh, that's very delicate. Very delicate right there. It's only being held by this little tiny piece here. I did not notice that, so gotta be very careful. That one's all in one. That could have been disastrous. This one's okay. All right. Hopefully that was dark enough. Oh yeah, all right. All right, so there's B1. What is this B1? B1 is all right, B1 is the stem. All right, so I'm gonna have to tape this down. Because there is not much holding it on here. All right, well, this is the small one. I'm gonna try. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but like I've always said, you know, every brush has a purpose, and I don't think this is their purpose. But we're going to go ahead and see what we could do here. I might have to. So we're going to put our green in here, here, here. I'm going to put it a little bit darker there because there should be a shadow there. Put a green there. A bit there. This one's actually easier to control because it is smaller. And I think got everything in the green section. Let's go back over here and move this over ever so slightly. See that white right there? And right there. All right. It did bleed out over here with this brush. It's all right, we'll live. We will live. All right, now we've got swirly durlies here. What do we got? A5. All right. There's that. I'm not sure how it ended up being a different color already, but it's okay. All right, let me put one more tape because we're basically not even on the sticky mat anymore. All right, and then we're gonna go in. I think I'm gonna go in with the orange again, but with a heavier hand. If I could get the bamboo to close. All right, so we're gonna go back with the chamomile. No. Chamomile? I don't know. I'm gonna go back in with this one. And I'm gonna go in with a brush. Yes, a brush. This one's gonna look weird because it's got that purple underneath it. But I don't think that purple is the right color. Now I gotta be careful because I didn't mask off and I've got these little bits here. So all right, let me get this orangey yellow off before we move on. And then this is our last. All right, that goes there. That goes there, and those go there. Okay, so they're the same color. Oh wait, and this one goes here. All right, there we are. So that one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. All right. That is all of our stencils. So let me close this up. Let's get this back. So we can stamp again. Then we're going to remove this, and then we have the little stamps right there to do. I think this would be beautiful in white, using the, oh, I can't remember, it's one of the Tim Holtz Distress, is it antique linen? I don't know, it does a beautiful job of the illusion of white. I can't remember which one it is. All right, back in, and then we're gonna stamp this again. And that just brings the definition back when you do that. All right, I'm gonna clean this real quick. And then get the other pieces on, and then we're done. So I apologize again for being sick, and I appreciate you hanging with me being sick. I really want to be well. All right, that's good enough. I'll clean that thoroughly. Again, we want to make sure we're not pulling too hard. We don't want to stretch that stamp. All right, so A8 is this one. There we go. And this you don't really have to do, because you can certainly see the little, you know, I mean, it just adds the little spots. This is going to be interesting to see if we can get this in here lined up. That looks good there. That looks good there. That looks good there. All right. So that's that one. And then we got A7 and A9. All right, A7 is this top one right here. I don't know. All right. And then A9 is this one right down here. They say to do this last, but I'm wondering if doing it first might give you a better you know, be able to line up better, but we'll see. We will see. Hopefully they stay in position while I get this down. Now, it has us, if you follow their instructions, doing them in the same color that we did those leaves. So I think I'll use the ultraviolet, which we haven't used, which is the darkest of the three. Purples. Let's clean off a little without. All right, here goes nothing. So if you have a favorite flower, let me know in comments. I just think flowers are beautiful. I have a very small garden now in this house that we've been living in for 6 years. I had a huge garden in my old house. I had 23 rose bushes and just a huge jasmine. Oh, another flower that I love, jasmines. I don't think there's a flower I don't like. I guess I should confess. I do love them all. All right. Okay, not bad. All right, and I think one time is going to be it. And we can close this up. But let me know what your favorite flower is, and if you have stamps that you gravitate towards because they are your favorite flower. All right, so we only had one mess up. See, I should have put this way. I never learned. Never learned. But like I said, a gem will go here. All right, so I'm thinking this. Let me put this up here. I'm thinking this sending hugs is going to be too big. I think everything is going to be too big, and I don't want it way up here. And we might just have to go with a hello. Yeah. It takes up a lot of real estate. I think we're going to have to go with a hello, and we're going to put that down there. Let me get these off. right, hold on. I can't see if this is straight or not. Oh, well, it doesn't make any difference because I just made it fall. All right. We'll find out once it's on the plate exactly how. Straight or not it is. Not bad. Not bad. Now I just made it worse. See? I should just leave well enough alone. All right, I think that's good. Looks good. All right, once again with the obsidian black. So if you're a subscriber, thank you. If you have not subscribed yet, you can easily do that by hitting the subscribe button, and then you can hit that bell and it will send you notifications and let you know when there's a new video. The thumbs up is the like button, and if you hit that, it lets YouTube know that you like the video, and that goes a long way with them. That right there. There's also a share button. It makes it easy to share a video with your friends. Not sure why this right here does not want to. There it goes. All right. You can share a video easily with your friends. All right. All right, so there we go. Oh, I got some really pretty gemstones. I think might go well with this. I don't know, but I'll figure that out. But I got the pink fetish event that I just did. We got some iridescent ones, and they're different. They're different colors, so I think these might turn out to be really nice on here. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I'm gonna take this off gently so it doesn't curl. Put this out of the way. This way. All right, there we go. I think it turned out really nice. Jury's out on those brushes, at least for this technique. You know, maybe for something else, but for blending on stencils, it's a no for those. So I'm going to have to try different things, different techniques, and see what they what is best suited for them. So, all right, so all we need is some gemstones. I see a little yellow over here. Maybe it'll go away. And then it's done, and a little saying inside. I think this orchid is really pretty. You know, you've got so many possibilities with colors. And once I get the dye, then you can, you know, cut it up. You can take you know, cut it here, have this separate from this. So many possibilities. So that's what I like about having the add-on dies. So, all right, so that's it. Altenew's Alluring Orchids. It's new this month, September. Just came out. And then we use the Altenew Fresh Dye inks. And the Kingston... Maybe I should read one that's bigger. Hold on. Kingston Celebrating Everyday Life. Brushes by Beth Kingston. So, I'll let you know later, you know, as I use these more. So, all right, so that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, stay safe, stay well. Happy crafting, and I hope you're enjoying your holiday weekend. Bye-bye.